I'm Ron Story. Welcome everyone to the 3 p.m. Eastern Time speaker co-working sponsored by SpeakerHub. This is our second call of the day. We do this every day at 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and at 7 p.m. So this is where we answer any questions from speakers that are trying to learn to get on more stages, to promote more of their products and services, and to get paid for their intellectual property. So if you have any questions about getting booked on stages, this is the place to be. I'm joined here with Angela Lewis, our head of operations at SpeakerHub. There's no formal time to show up. People come in and out of this call all the time. So yeah, Zach, what's up, man? How can we help you?
Yeah, I've been working in the space online, mainly helping recovering addicts and trauma survivors, essentially helping people heal, understand themselves, become more self-aware. Yeah, it's been a beautiful journey, to be fair with you, and it's something that I'm so passionate about, something that I want to do more of. So yeah, getting on stages, getting in front of the right people is the kind of next step for me. Yeah, it's kind of my dream to do it big on a bigger scale. And then I've got a book that I'm writing as well, which I'm about 2/3 done. So yeah, this is the direction that I want to head essentially for the rest of my career.
No, that makes sense. So two questions. What were you doing before this? And how many gigs did you do last year?
So as I said, I haven't moved on to the stage yet. This is my first step into it. This is kind of me trying to move into that transition. It's all been online. It's all been like working with people online, one-to-one, or through my social media platforms, and that's kind of been the main outlet for me to communicate with people up until now.
Okay, cool. That's incredible. So
you said, what was I doing before this? I was in sales and recruitment for 17 years.
Gotcha. So you get it. You understand that it's going to take some promotion to launch your new career. But that's what we do at SpeakerHub. We're really excited for not only people who have who believe themselves to be thought leaders, but those who have products and services to sell also. Because everybody doesn't get paid 30 grand to come talk just because they took a course on speaking online. I always make that joke because speaking has become more popular than ever. But the hook that gets people is, oh, you can make 20 grand from telling your story. Well, not at your first talk. So in order to make cash while you're talking at the beginning, courses, trainings, things like that are ways to get on more stages and then promote your products and services on the backside. So we teach both sides of it, not just the get paid to speak side, but we really believe in the speak to get paid side too, right? Yeah, man. So, if you've been going on podcasts, what have you been doing?
So yeah, I've got my own podcast that I started about a year ago. And yeah, we're continuing to shoot that now into the third season. Yeah, just in the next month or so, we should be starting to shoot that. And it's just now starting to gain traction online. And it's consistent traction, should I say. So yeah, that's going really well. I've been on other people's podcasts. So yeah, I've been on and off of this kind of venture of my life just because I wasn't necessarily ready, I don't think. I mean, I'm a recovering addict myself. I'm about nearly 6 years next month now. So it was always about kind of making sure that I can have the right relationship with this kind of career. And I've also had other businesses that I'm building, that I have built and still run. So it's now reached a point where I have the time and the freedom to go and do that. And then businesses are all looking after themselves. So yeah, for me now, I can follow this as it's my passion. This is what I want to do, because I feel like if you do something you love, then you're never working a day for the rest of your life. And this is something that I definitely love. And in terms of things like what could I sell to people, essentially, is I am in the process of trying to build a new type of recovery, a new type of process that people can use that doesn't cost too much, especially in the UK, because obviously in America, it's all insurance based, but here rehab is private only, and you must pay yourself basically, unless it's alcohol. Everything else is pay, and most addicts don't have any money. So trying to build a system that works outside of NA and all of the the 12-step recovery programs, because that doesn't work for everyone, and I did that for 2 years. So I'm trying to create something that's going to work for everyone essentially, and I think I can do that.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm going to kind of tell you what we do, but beforehand, I want to kind of share this with people because I think it's pretty cool. So this is from 2016, right? Actually, was that 2013? What year was this? A long time ago. 2016, March the
16.
9th, right? And this is me teaching, giving a speech to some kids on starting a business. And the cool thing is that these kids, one of the kids that was at this thing, he took the concept that we showed him at this event, made up some t-shirts, and got the contract with the school to make all the graduation t-shirts that year, just from what we talked about in this call. Now, this is 2016. Most people know me now as Ron with SpeakerHub, but this is where it was starting. Like I've been, giving talks for a long time. So I know the value and the impact that you're talking about having, Zach, because even though my impact was in a different way, it didn't, it impacted what I was wanting to do and my passion the same way that this recovery thing is probably going to impact you, right? Helping other people to get better. So everything that we do at SpeakerHub, I don't know if you know this, it's based around a very simple idea called the speaker flywheel, right? And because everybody isn't going to conferences, everybody doesn't go to associations, everybody doesn't listen to podcasts, and everybody doesn't listen to different media outlets, we think speakers should be in all four of them. So you shouldn't just be waiting to get on stage, but you should be on podcasts, talking to local support groups, doing the big conferences, getting articles that you're writing about your new techniques and all of that. So we call that the flywheel.
I've just started with a magazine, actually, funny enough, and I'm writing an article for them every 2 months. So yeah, that's something it's all kind of coming together at this point. So yeah, sounds great.
You're in the right place, dude. We can get you in other magazines in the US, UK, wherever you want to have an impact. We have 170,000 media outlets.
Wow.
In our data set. So we will look, let me show you real quick so you can kind of see, like, I just happen to be over here on Facebook, but so you can see, like, we get people published all the time and we bring in the companies that are asking, hey, yo, we want beauty students to pitch. We're looking for pitches with a bank, all Forbes. I mean, this was just on, what's this? Huffington Post, right? So, I mean, we get our clients in all types of publications. One young lady was just on CNN the other day because she had a Tesla. And CNN, the news station in the States, called her about, her driving a Tesla, and she was on the news the other night. So this is what we know. We know that flywheel concept, and we'll help you with that, right?
Awesome.
But the way that we do it is by doing outbound pitching. If you've been a salesperson in the past, it's a numbers game. So
knocking on the door.
Exactly, right? So instead of just waiting on people to come discover you, we give you the tools that make it easy for you to go out and to reach out to other people, right? So let me just show you that so you can kind of get a gist of it. And AJ already know this, so I'll just, go over it again so that you know. So this is our outbound tool. So you can see this says Mark Andrews, but let's put you in here. Zach, what's your last name? Stevens, like this?
But in fact, I use Oliver, so you can put Zach Oliver. I use Oliver as like.
Well, this is just for demo.
Yeah.
This is just a demo of me doing this for you, right? And what's the name of your recovery program?
I haven't designed it yet. I haven't thought of one yet.
Okay, let's just call it the Zach process for now. And you're in London and speaker. And are you a coach, consultant, any of that, or just a speaker?
Coach, yeah.
Okay, cool. And you help who to do what?
I help people who have recovered from, people who've survived trauma, recover from the impacts that it's had on them as an adult now. I help people get clean and stay clean from drugs and alcohol. Help people just understand themselves better and heal any wounds that they may have been through, or scars and wounds that they've got through their life. So, yeah, it's making people more aware of the unawareness within them.
Right. So I'm just going to put this basic stuff in. You got a website currently for yourself?
No, not for speaking yet. No, it's the next thing I need to do.
Yeah. So you want to get Zach Oliver or Zach Oliver Speaks, something like that. All right. And just for you have a
LinkedIn,
LinkedIn?
I do have, yeah.
Okay. What's your LinkedIn?
It'll just be Zach Stevens, I think.
Okay, let's look it up. Make sure we got the right one. Zach Stevens.
With a V.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Stevens. I'm gonna put London, LinkedIn. Interselect, is that you?
No, they're managing director, Locomex. Fourth one down.
Right here. Locum. Okay, gotcha. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, watch this. This is where the magic happens for what we do. Right. And let me go up here and spell your name right. Oh, you use Zach Oliver, so we're good. And cool. So what I'm gonna do is click save. So prior to owning SpeakerHub, I ran an agency where I booked people. And I would have to go and read their bios, read their websites, put all this stuff together. Now we just use AI to do it. So what the AI is gonna do is gonna take what we said about you, it's gonna go and look at your LinkedIn. When you get your website, it'll go and get a little bit deeper on your website. And it's gonna just write a quick 2-paragraph bio describing what we were able to find and how we would describe it. Now, whatever it comes up with, we can always edit it, but this is just for demo purposes, right? I'm Zach, a dedicated speaker and coach out of London, specializing in helping individuals who have endured trauma to navigate their recovery journey. My mission is to assist those affected by trauma to heal and regain control over their lives, transforming their painful experiences into sources of strength. Over the years, I've developed strategies that focus on building resilience and fostering personal growth, empowering my clients to overcome the lingering impacts of their past. Is that accurate? Boom.
Perfect.
Right. So now when I click on podcast here, it's going through now and giving me different recovery and different types of podcasts that you can go on. Right. Now, the thing about it is that we could always override this and type in recovery. And it'll bring in those recovery podcasts. Right. But the AI is going to learn more and more about what you do. If it's a podcast you want to go on, you can come and listen to it. And if it's one you like, you add to a list. Once you've added to a list, just like I would have had to do as your agent, I click pitch. The AI is going to go read the podcast, look at your bio, and write a pitch, just like I had to do and Ange has to do and AJ had to do with his agency. And there it is.
Yeah, awesome.
All you do is click send, and you've pitched that podcast. Media outlets, we bring up different magazines that you may be able to write for. Associations, these are all over the world. So even if we put in London, it's going to bring up associations in London and different places. If we put in conferences all over the world, we put in England, it's going to bring up New England because I just put that in, but I'll put in London. So right. And let's go overall. Boom. Filter.
It's still
Right.
on United States, look, country.
Oh yeah, let me change this to all countries. And let's just do UK. Forget it. Check this out. Let's do UK. Bam. Right. So treatment for sexual addiction and compulsory disorders, things of that sort. Right. So you can come in and search whatever you want, man. And we got 44,000 conferences, 170,000 media outlets, 209,000 associations, and 3.5 million podcasts.
Wow.
Right. So once you decide to send those pitches, they come over here in your mailbox. You can track what was sent, what was replied to. You can put in all of your data, put in notes, whatever you want to do. It's right here. We just tried to make it easy. We know that you should be spending your time on stage or trying to get on stage more than doing data hunts and trying to find the information. Does this make sense?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I love it.
So we call that an AI booking basic speakers bureau because most speakers bureaus, they only want the folks that are charging 15 to 20 grand per speech that are already famous. Well, how do new guys like us get on the stage? You know, how do you get on the stage when you don't have your website set up, everything, but your message is ready?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we can start getting you on those podcasts. You can start using our systems for that. Any
Awesome.
questions for me, man? I mean, you can ask AJ. AJ's a user. You can ask Ange. Ann ran an agency using the system before we brought her and her team into SpeakerHub. Now she just runs all of our teams. So you can ask whatever we want. Man. This is what we do. We're here every day.
It looks really straightforward, to be fair. Like, that system's brilliant. I mean, other than basically it's manual, isn't it? I've got to go in, use it, and try and find work. Or do you guys distribute work as well that you find, or?
Yeah, so we could do it for you. We do have what we call Speaker VA, where we will do it for you. But
Yeah.
you can see this guy reached out to 353 things this week. Because it's a minute. If you reach out to 10, take 10 minutes a day or have your team member, just find 10 opportunities for you to pitch every day, you'll have more work than what you need. You know, but it's up to you how you want to go about it. I mean, but
How much does it cost to have it done for you?
right? So depending on how many people you want to reach out, it could be as cheap as $1,500 US all the way up to $6,000 US, depending on how much work you want.
Okay, cool.
But most folks just say, "Oh man, I can hop in and send. It's only 20 minutes. I can do these myself while I'm on the toilet.
Really
it works on your
efficient,
phone."
isn't it?
Yeah, it's really just an approval process, right? Because we make the suggestions. So when I click on podcast here, right, I can just search for whatever. If you wanted to go on for your businesses, right? Let's say you wanted to go on you wanted to go to basketball podcast. You type in basketball, it's going to bring up all the basketball podcasts. So it's really just finding the ones that you think are a fit. Who's somebody?
How much is it to get? Do I already have this login, or do I have to obviously sign up for this, presumably?
I'm not sure. Are you a SpeakerHub customer already?
I added all my stuff on, but I can't remember that. I don't think I paid for anything, so surely this isn't a free service, is it?
No, it's not free. Definitely not free.
So yeah, I don't remember paying for anything, so maybe I need to.
So is it under Zach Oliver? What is it under?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. It'll probably be under Zach Stevens. I don't know. I'll have to hold on if I check, because I'm using my phone for this.
Let me see. I'm looking up Stevens. Yeah, I don't have a Zach Stevens in SpeakerHub at all. I know you. Let me see if you came through and applied recently. Let me see because we go through this membership interview or someone usually joins the call. Let me check here.
SpeakerHub. Oh yeah, it'll be Zach Stevens, actually, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can search my email address if you want. Can you do it that way?
Yep, let me look. What's your email address?
Zach.Stevens, ZACH, full stop, Stevens, at locumx, so that's LOCUM for mother, x.co.uk.
Yep, we don't have you in there.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I registered and put all my details in and all of that, and put my LinkedIn stuff, and so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to. This is where member speakers around the world meet to discuss the opportunities. Here's the link. Oh, maybe because I didn't go on this link is probably why.
Yeah, let me check. Let me just see.
Is it the speaker co-working?
That's what this is. This
Yeah,
is just the co-working call here.
Oh, okay. That's what.
Yeah, the co-working call is what we do at 12, 3, and 7 o'clock every day. But the software is that was the first link we sent you on the page where it asked if here it is. Let me show you.
Oh, so I've got a speaker membership application report.
Yep.
We will review your application and reach out soon. While your application is being reviewed, I would like to personally invite you to attend one of our co-working things, which is what I'm on now. So yeah, I haven't had the review back yet, I don't think.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm spelling Zach wrong because I'm looking through the apps. I got it at LocumX. Cool. And I think our call isn't set up. Let's see. Trying to see when I don't know if we had our call.
We had a call booked for before, and then it didn't. I couldn't make it, so I came.
You know what? I remember that. You and I texted in the morning, remember?
There, yeah, well, it's evening for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it was in the morning for me. I'm like, Zach, what happened? It was like a 7 in the morning call, and you was like, you didn't get the link. But
Yeah,
glad we're able
yeah,
to meet, man. Yeah, that was earlier this week. I think it was maybe on Monday or so.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is what we do. So I mean, the basic membership with us, we're looking for folks that want to be, that are committed to doing this, like you mentioned. Um, you're committed to doing this now that you have your business established. A
Mhm.
lot of speakers, they come in and they want to be a speaker, but they really don't know. They really don't have a mission behind their message. It's an easy business for them to start.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, we could definitely help you. I don't want to put the pricing on the call because this is our co-working call, but you and I can talk after this. I'll walk you through how you can get set up with this.
Awesome.
Right?
Okay, great. Yeah, if you drop me the details, and yeah, the platform looks perfect for what I need right now. So yeah, I'm all ears. I'm well up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a video walking through it. We're on here
Mhm.
for the next 40 minutes. Unless you have any other questions,
No, no, I'm
I'll
good.
catch up
I'm
with you.
really. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sold. So yeah, I'm excited to get cracking. So yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate your call, and yeah, I'll speak to you again soon.
All right. Sounds good.
Cheers.
Have a
Take
great
care, everyone.
weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Get
You
some
too.
rest, man. All right,
Cheers.
bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.